where we have Sambisa Forest. Sambisa Forest area is 60,000 square kilometers of land. That is 3 times the size of Israel. And it's giving us problem. What is the problem? When we can introduce something there that will make it productive. And that's what we want to change. That is what we're offering you. We assure you our commitment. Allow us, hold us responsible. A new Nigeria is possible. So we are thanking you as students. Students, you are the ones that change the world. I've been to good best schools in the world. Then you have been to one. You can change Nigeria. Go there, out there and vote. Vote for Labour Party. You voted for umbrella, elite, and poverty, poured in your body. Suffering, as strike, everything poured in your body. You voted for broom. They swept into poverty. Now we want you to vote. Now we want you to vote for human beings. We want to care of the mother. Yes. We want to care of the father. That's so. And we want to care of the small one. That is what we want to do. And it's important that we do that. That is why we're saying, hold us responsible. And we will do it. We will make it work. You see our team here, Tati, Baba Ahmed, Julius Aboro. These are all the people that came with me for Abuja. The other people are party leaders in the region. Of course, Aisha. These are the team we want to build. We want you to see a team that you can trust. It's all about trust. Above all, and finally, this job requires physical and mental energy. It's not a retirement home. Nigeria needs people who can work 30 hours or 24 hours a day. And we are prepared for the job. We are ready. All we want is for you to trust us. Go out and vote. Help us to stop the abuse of Nigeria. Because the abuse that we are going through today, which was already in a very dear state, will take his revenge, very grave revenge, on you. God bless you.
That was him with the students in Abeokuta. Like I told you before, it's not, see, let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong, even if you don't. Somebody like myself, right? I don't believe in their election. I don't believe in fact, some of us believe that even if Obi become the president of Nigeria, we know the complexity and the reason why Nigeria is not working and why it won't work and what he is going to face. We all do. But all of that are never going to wipe away what you are seeing, the reality, the facts. Do you understand? You don't need to wave it aside and be like, it's nothing. Of course, it is something. Where is it going to lead them to? Just watch them. You are not one of them. You are not part of them. Break up Nigeria now. That's where we stand. Isn't it? Well, we can continue to chant, break up Nigeria, and the rest of that until the time we actually have the mindset of the number of people, something as big as this. A lot of people don't really want to put in the work. Obi is lucky. He is inheriting an already organized, angry demography who are ready to take on the establishment. We need something like that too. Powerful, strong enough, with real people who actually understands why. You have to put in the work. You can't ask them to do that for you. Well, that's not what they want to do. So you need to accept that fact. They are real, they exist, and they are posing a potential threat to the establishment that out of their own criminality decided to criminalize self-determination advocacy. That is reality. And you see what you are witnessing right now is also reality as well. Don't let, I don't know, your ignorance block your sense of reasoning. It's not going to reduce anything from you. Facts are facts. Fiction are just flames. And wishes are not real without the real work being put towards it. So let's all calm down. If you want to break up Nigeria, you and I know that no be obedient go do am. You know that. Some of you believe that we need a gun, we need this and that to break up Nigeria, but you have been wishing all this while. I'm not trying to make you look stupid, even though some of you are so stupid with some of your own utterances and then your wishes. Fine. I don't intend to make you sound look stupid. I'm just trying to let you know that whatever you believe in, you see, they never, in fact, make all you are saying right now unreal, because they are real. And they don't reduce your belief. I don't think so. They shouldn't. They don't really reduce my own belief. You know what I'm doing? I'm actually doing within my own mind, and then with other people putting in the work to see that we are able to actually raise a committed, determined, organized Yorubas like this in no distant future that could actually wish for something, demand for it, push for it, and get it. Sure you get. So calm down. You can call them whatever you want to call them. The fact still remains that it is happening. This is happening. In that same Abeokuta today, look at the Afenifere, they were there.
Mr. President is waiting. Leaders of Labour movement, leaders of the progressive movement, sign the terms. Open up his can. Ọ̀rọ̀ tá a wá sọ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀jọ̀ ìṣòro aláàrí àlàyé. Lórí àwọn gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbé jìbìtì káàkiri, àwọn olóńpọ̀ tó ń kọ̀.
That's about the banjo. Yoruba ò kí ń jẹ nǹkan ní nǹkan mọ́ títí ẹ̀. Yorubas don't take someone else's thing and claim it with such confidence. Sorry, 1 second, I'll be back. In a moment. 1 moment.
Yeah, first song go toll gate. I am taking delivery of the books now. So yeah.
Agreement is agreement, yo. Agreement is agreement, yo. Without reaching for settlement, you can't tell me nonsense. Agreement is agreement, yo. Agreement is agreement, yo. Agreement is agreement, yo. Without reaching for settlement, you can't tell me nonsense. Agreement is agreement.
anyway, from that same Abeokuta, like I told you, like, you know, even if you don't like them, even if you are underrating them in your own private room, don't go public and make it look like you are so dumb to deny what is going on. That they're going to win or not is a different thing. That they are going to actually fix anything is a different ball game. The fact still remains that they've come up beyond expectation. And from what Baba just said there, there's a lot of people on board on this. Now let's go to that same place where Obi himself and then his daddy, deputy, this in that same Abeokuta.
Samsung phone go ẹni tó bá ní wọ́n rẹ́ni láti fún ẹni yẹn lówó ẹ̀kọ́ tán bí wọ́n pe fóònù yẹn tẹ̀lé rí ẹni yẹn wọ́n máa fún ẹni tó bá rí fóònù yẹn lówó ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ má jẹ́ ká sọ gádùn yẹn má jẹ́ sọ lẹ́nu Labour Party
Somebody said that, sorry, announcer, phone yet low, but calm down, Sha. Anyway, so that's the OB and the obedience in Abeokuta today. I've got long videos to share, but my time is almost up. But I also want to share this, okay? So the same day today, they are doing their INEC mock accreditation. You know, this their what is it called again? That BVAS and all this stuff, how you're going to do your election and stuff, right? So they did some in some part of Nigeria today, and very short clip, okay? Something like this. This is what you're going to look like on your day of your election.
Let me snap you. It's a two-way, either fingerprint or
That is what they call the BVAS, okay? It should have been so simple and easy. If you are a registered voter, they will take your voter's card. I think they will file it like a, you know, like a credit card, okay? On that machine, your data should pop up straight up. And because it's your card, to be sure it is yours, what they need to do next is to take you to a side and use that machine to take your picture. Pass. That is what the obedient are relying on. And that is what the APC, Egbekegbe, is in court for in Imo State to stop them from using. There's so much about it already. It's been put to test in Osun State. And it seems that the BVAS, the first victim of overvoting, rigging, blah, 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 will be the dancing senator from Osun, or dancing governor, so to say. So that's the BVAS machine. That's what you're going to use in a few days if you should have that election. And these guys were on the monitoring one day.
So I think we are good to go.
Right. Somebody who oh, hang on. I think that is people who might not know. I'm going to say this just for you, who probably wouldn't understand how Nigerians, how they think and why they think the way they think. I'll tell you. Now, what happened is this. In this their 2023 charade election, right? The people that are supporting APC, they believe that they are the people who mean well for Nigeria, despite all the destruction, the division, corruption, and the terrorism and the ruins. They're strong, and there's nothing you can tell them that Tinubu is not the best candidate. Nothing. They've already made up their minds. And I'm not here to convince any of you to either change your mind or about anything. I just want all of you to go to it, fight yourself, tear yourself up and all of that. And at the end of the day, like APC is warning everybody, if nothing is done quickly, right? People inside the asshole rock, they are going to bring down Nigeria. They're going to stop election. They're going to do a lot of chaos and all of that. I say, okay, bring it on. Whatever you want to bring on, bring it on. Because you know what I mean? Nothing you can tell APC, a member about Tinubu that will change their mind. So don't waste your time. The same thing with the Mecano boys, articulated mogus, articulated morons, articulutas generally. Don't waste your time. Don't try to be like, and I don't waste my time in trying to convince any of you about anything anymore. That is why when somebody came and was like, well, which side are you? Why are you talking nice about DOB? I don't give a damn about any of them. I'm serious. You know why I don't? Because one way or the other, whether I'm part of it or I'm not, I am going to share in the consequences of whatever you all come up with. And I'm prepared for that. So I don't lie to myself. I don't build hope. I don't build expectation based on all of this because I know what the end result will be. Any of them. However, I am not here to convince you to either be this or that. I am just here to speak what you are trying to deny, you know, something that you are telling yourself, but you are telling yourself that maybe it's not. It's not. Tell yourself the truth. Tinubu supporters, you can't change their mind, and I'm not here to change your mind. Okay, one knock a wire fire to get that. That's your problem. Okay. Articulutas and the rest, I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? I know I'm not even here to change. The obedient, I like you. I told you, I like you. You're just the karma. The karma that came into the mix and is so perfect. So perfect. If not, maybe us would have been the pain in the ass for them. Like just talking about them and they will be laughing at us like, what are you gonna do? If you escape Kalu, you end up with Tifku. So you are a very, very good karma. And there is no way, ladies and gentlemen, you can never change the mind of the obedient. No, you can't. Don't tell them about Nigeria referendum, Nigeria breakup, Biafra. You are wasting your time. I'm not here to tell them. Because you can never change their mind. But there is something I have come to know. And they said that experience in life is the best teacher. All of us are going to learn one way or the other. And whatever we learn is going to shape us in understanding the world we live in. Mayegu is just that conscience that will keep reminding you that once you make up your mind, once you have your choice, you are responsible for the consequences of that choice. My choice is for everybody to come clean. Be honest. Tell yourself the truth. Nigeria is not working. We know why. We are wrongly forced together without our consent, without any written agreement that says this is why we came together. Until that comes to pass, there will never be peace. Because peace, unity, they are not just words. Do you understand? They are deeds, actions that people must do and be consistent and committed, honest and truthful with it. You don't do it once in a while. There will always be chaos when you force people to be together without their consent. Nigerians are forced together without their consent. The criminals in charge of Nigeria today are making their own life survivor based on that illegal amalgamation. So I stand with that, but I know the reason why the system frown at you even having that conversation about why am I a Nigerian? Why should I remain a Nigerian in a place where I'm not even allowed? Even my citizenship is not defined. Nobody can tell or define who is a Nigerian except those definitions you have made up in your head. Because I'm born in the place called Nigeria, so I'm a Nigerian. Oh, I've got parents who are Nigerians, I'm a Nigerian. Until they tell you that all the Fulanis in Africa are Nigerians, even when they don't speak any single language in Nigeria. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Unity is not just a word. Peace is not just a word. And every other thing they've made up, telling you about Nigeria. But here we are. Even in that, your belief, obedient to Lagos Abobaku, Atikuluta, revolutionary now, the Yeleshowore team, the Kwakwansiya is your own. No. As long as you are all thinking that you actually have a country called Nigeria and you love that Nigeria so much, all I have for you is that good luck. Go for it. Maybe life experience, or what do you call it, will actually teach you a lesson to understand the real truth. So I just want to point them out and let you enjoy the adventure. Enjoy it. Fight for it. Go with your belief. Attack yourselves and the rest of that. But at the end of the day, you're going to come back to one thing, and one thing only. We are wrongfully forced together and never to talk about it. You see, one of those people behind the Obi and the rest, and why they insisted that, and everything you are witnessing right now about Obi and the rest, they are not by accident. Somehow, it's all coming together. Listen to Obasanjo, what he said a while back about all of this. You know, he believed that he actually loved Nigeria more than anybody in Nigeria. Like, Nigeria is their baby. And they know the best for Nigeria. But yeah, he said this a while back.
What I believe, and what I believe that Chifa Adebando believed, is not ethnic, it's not sectional, it's not religious, it is Nigerian and Nigeria. When I go out and people say, we thank you, I say, what are you thanking me for? And I tell them, please stop thanking me. Why should you be thanking me? I believe in equity. I believe in justice. I believe in one Nigeria. I have shed my blood for this country. I have gone to prison for this country. So what are you going to frighten me or threaten me with? The only thing that my senior brother hasn't done, that he hasn't shed his blood. He has gone to prison. We will leave that at that. No. The blood where I shed for work from the boat. You go on from. I will show you where the shrapnel. I nearly touched my. Now, but please, the problem we have in our front now and in our house is not ethnic, it's national. And for me, the first thing that is important in a leader is character. The problem we have had over the years is that we don't have leaders who have the right type of character that they should be entrusted with the leadership role. So if I put my finger on anything or anybody, it's because
comparing one with another, I see that there is merit that would be of benefit to Nigeria. And I believe that if I were to stand for the same thing.
That's Obasanjo just a few months back when they all came together and said they endorsed Obi. The Middle Belt leaders also came together and then for the second time that they want Obi. Well, look at this guy from that same Middle Belt, from Kogi. You remember his face? Smart Adeyemi Tio Smart. Yeah, that's a bank paro. You heard him right. I mean, Oba Nkpa Iro. Yeah? Well, let's go and listen to this Adeyemi Smart, Tio Smart. What is he also saying? It's been a while though, but yeah, what does he have to say? Listen to this.
Tinubu and Shetima on one hand, Peter Obi and Yusuf Deti on the other hand. PDP is a party that has betrayed the cause of national unity of this country. PDP is a party that has no respect for the unity and oneness of this country. PDP, as it presently constituted, is a problem to the unity and survival of the Nigerian nation. I'm a member of the Senate Parliament. Hear this. I mean, it's ECOWAS Parliament. We were in Lome, and an issue came up. And in Lome, I discovered that there are people who speak nearly my own dialect of Yoruba. And they were speaking, and I asked them, "You are from where?" He said, "They are from Togo." "This Yoruba you are speaking is like my own kind of Yoruba." He said, "Yes." He said, "They are from Togo." So an issue came up, and they wanted to build on that sentiment. And I said to them, that will not be in the interest of Nigeria. Forget about the sentiment you want to bring to me. That will not be in the interest of my country. Now I've said this story to you to ask me, to beg you to ask Atiku Abubakar. When the bandits were killing people, how many times has Atiku rose to condemn it? I will not go further. A word is enough for the wise. PDP is a big problem to Nigeria unity as they are going. PDP. Because power is supposed to shift from the north to the south. So Nigerians have just a choice, two choices before them. Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Peter Obi. Case closed. Don't create a situation. I want the PDP today, and the powers that be, and those who are trying to mislead Mr. President, don't create a situation where the Southwest and the Southwest and the East will come to a conclusion that they have no hope in Nigeria. If that happens, I don't know what will happen. But I'm warning now. I am a prophet in politics. This politics, this election, is about Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Peter Obi. Take it or leave it. This election is about these two candidates. Yoruba sọ pé à ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kakú síbẹ̀. Bàzá mu tiẹ̀ tó mi zá àrùṣe mu zá kẹ́sẹ̀ mu bàzá mu pàtí kẹ́sìkẹ́ wá. Wà bẹ́sẹ̀ mutu àríkà kó wá. Rí mutu àríkà kó wá wà sẹ́jú sọ̀rọ̀. Kó zá kẹ́sẹ̀ mu zó kó àrùṣe mu zá mu pàtí kẹ́sìkẹ́. I want you to know that
the member of APC, Egbekegbe. And did you hear that when he said that it's between Kolu and Obi? Just about 3 years ago, about 2 years ago. Same guy on the floor of the Senate of Nigeria said this. Sorry guys, it was very poor audio, So I decided to go and look for another one. And I hope for that same scene, right? I hope this one is clearer. I actually wanted to listen to what you had to say. And today, the same guy is sort of narrowing it down without having to exempt his own political party, APC, that destroyed Nigeria this much, okay? Let's go back to that April 2021, 2 years ago. Same smart, still smart. Smart Adeyemi, still smart.
We shouldn't pretend that we needed foreign support now. We wouldn't wait until our nation gets burned. Let us shout and call for foreign support. I am a APC man and I've been supporting my party. But the president should get to know that it has gotten to a point that we who are supporters, who are members of the APC, we can no longer keep quiet. The president must rise to the occasion. Yoruba say we you will not see the truth and you are afraid to say it because you will die. We must open, Mr. President. The nation is on fire. The president must rise to the occasion. It costs us nothing to get foreign support. We must rise to the occasion. We must bring in people to save this country, or else we will be consumed. Every one of us will have a chapter for history. Whenever the history of this period will be written, whatever is our position, we have a chapter. We cannot keep quiet any longer. It has gotten to a point that we cannot sleep with our two eyes closed. We are not free. Our children are not free. The president must rise to the occasion. There's no nation that is so powerful that it doesn't need support of other nations. Individuals cannot say you will leave the world without any other person with you. So we must rise. The situation is our security system has collapsed. It has failed. And because it has failed, we need to look for foreign support. It costs Nigeria nothing. Forget the ego, forget the superiority of Nigeria in African nation. Today, we are facing serious problems. If our nation is to survive this period, I'm not in doubt that the security architecture we have today cannot cope with what we are facing. Away from the facts.
What's going on?
So that's Smart Adeyemi Tio Smart 2 years ago. And then that's, you remember, well, that's Remi Werekwe anyway, yeah. Your future first lady. When Kolu become your president, Remi Werekwe will be there. And she was there, are you a member of APC? Are you enemy of government? Why are you saying all of this here? That's what she was saying to him. Why are you saying that the government is failing? Why are you saying all of these things? Are you now an enemy? Well, I'll save the rest for the other day. For another day rather. But I won't have to leave. I don't want to leave you without telling you something. Okay, so our back to school project support for the Yoruba school children, 10,000 of them, kicked off. For security reason, I would only be bringing you clips of our concluded visits, where we have visited, the people we meet, and what we told them, and all of that stuff. I'll be bringing them to you as the clips are arriving. But we've covered the part of Badagry in Lagos. We have been to the Yewa North, a journey to go and see the Yorubas who became refugees in Benin Republic 2 years ago. And I've just been told that after getting into Kobe in Benin Republic, clearing the custom and all of that stuff we needed to do, our team ended up having to go back to Yewa North because our people that became refugees in Kobe, they are back home in a different place, but they are still living as refugees in Yoruba land. So we visited them. We took some food. We took some education materials for their children. And we reached out to them enough that I am so happy that the team is back to base as we now embark on a full tour of the entire Yoruba land, meeting these school children, the future, and telling them about why whatever Nigeria is going to tell them, there is something Nigeria is not going to tell them. The real people that they are, their own real identity, they are Yorubas, and they will remain Yorubas. So it's our job to remind them and, in fact, build their courage and confidence to make them stand up one day and say, yeah, I'm a Yoruba man, I'm not Nigerian. You get what I mean? So a few of those materials have started arriving. Should I say all of them have actually arrived? And then all thanks to Princess and the crew of and their team who actually took it upon themselves to do this. I've not got the full clips of all our visits, but I can tell you this now. We have started establishing our contacts into the education system of Yoruba land. We have started meeting the people that actually runs the education system in Yoruba land. And we intend to actually make enough impression on them, make them our partners in progress, and then we'll give them all the support that they deserve as we can afford them. So thank you so much to all our donors. But however, I was sent a clip earlier of this delivery, part of our 50,000 school books that we have paid for.
But kí ló dé táwọn ọmọ yìí, kí ló dé tẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yìí sọ́nà lálẹ́ báyìí? Ta ọmọ ta ni wọ́n?
Ọ̀nà òṣìṣẹ́ ni wọ́n.
Òṣìṣẹ́ làwọn ọmọ yìí. Ó yẹ kó da gbogbo yín sẹ́wọ̀n ni yìí lọ. Òṣìṣẹ́ làwọn eléyìí. Ọmọ ọ̀gá yín wo?
That's part of what we witnessed. That's part of what we're gonna try to change. Princess was so hungry when those who came to deliver the job we paid for came with children, underage children, and they said they were workers. She was like, they are supposed to jail all of you who brought these children here this night. We will make a difference. Trust me, we will make a huge difference. We just want everybody to roll their sleeves. There's no more typing on social media and say, let's do this. No, you should join us and be part of it. Do you want a situation whereby you can be able to see hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people who have the same belief and ideology, demanding for the same thing? Do you want to see that happen? Then you have to put in the work. That's what we are doing. And it's a thankless job. We are not looking for you to say thank you or praise us or whatever you. But you are going to acknowledge what we would do, the way we do them, because it has to be done. There is another clip sent to me.
Yeah, past Songo toll gate. I am taking delivery of the books now. So they are here.
That's Yoruba Union's printed exercise books that will be going into the hands of 10,000 school children. Each child will get at least 5 exercise books. And we are targeting 10,000 of them on our first phase of the Back to School project of the Yoruba Union. Watch us, support us, in fact, or you can laugh at us. We are not buying guns. We are buying something more powerful than guns and tanks and bombs. Education, information, you have no idea. So if you are laughing at us now, you are welcome. Call us names, say whatever you like. But you are not going to be laughing for too long. I can assure you of that. We are making contact. We are making establishment. We are making a lot of progress. We are making a lot of inroad into Yoruba land. And with one message only. One message. Remember who you are. You are Yorubas. Presently, I'm a part of Nigeria. You deserve better. Your children deserve better. This is how we're going to do it. We need to come together under this umbrella, under this ideology. And if you can make it count, yes, we can get what we want without having to shoot a gun. I'm serious about this, and I'm so ready to test this theory. Princess, you are an asset for this movement. People will begin to tell us, why don't we just go into politics soon? You see, when you put this effort, when we put all of this effort, when we do all of this mobilization, when we do all of this sensitization, information and the rest of them, people can laugh, say whatever they like. Those who want to do their fire brigade approach and the rest, they can go ahead. But guess what, yeah? When everything begins to fall in place, a lot of these charlatans keypad warriors, like they are doing to the obedience today. They are going to be asking us not to demand for Yoruba nation, but to join politics and change Nigeria. But by then, with the number, with the ideology, and with the determination that we are going to put in people, trust me, they will wish they could tell us what to do. Just like some of you are wishing today that you could tell the obedient what to do. You can't. You're not part of it. If you want to make a significant change or difference in what is happening in Nigeria, build a team. Build a movement. A lot of you probably have no idea that that is the hardest job. Sustaining it is the toughest of the toughest job. And we are ready for those hardest and the toughest of it. So, Princess, you are such an an amazing asset for this group. And we count so much on you, and we appreciate you. I'll bring a lot of this report later on this platform. For those of you who believe that this was something, well, I don't know if I should say that, but I have to. For those of you who felt like this is unreal, it's not happening, you watched us raise almost 10 million naira. 10 million naira for 10,000 school children in Yoruba land. That's beyond just talking. We are going to harm them with the real information. They are those that will no longer fall for the lies, manipulation, and all those indoctrination that Nigeria actually did to you, what they did to so many of you. Indoctrinated you, socially conditioned you. You are living in fear, but you are not even honest enough to admit. Nigeria should break up, but you don't want that to happen because you're so scared. We will change that. Okay, so laugh at us today. You might not be laughing for too long. I mean that. And thank you to every one of you who actually stopped by tonight, as usual. I'm going to see you some other time. I wish I could take calls, but Princess was so tired. She's back to Lagos right now. She's done so much runnings. She's unbelievable. I'll bring her over sometimes, maybe tomorrow, before she embarks on the major tour. And like we have agreed, for security reasons, we will never tell you where they are and where they are going to next. Until they are gone, I won't tell you. Okay? So bear with us. For now, we've been to Badagry, we've been to Ube, and we have also been to the Yewa North in Ogun State. And we have the record of all those. So thank you very much for your evening. I am going to see you some other time. So until then, remember, don't leave this chat. Okay, don't leave this chat without dropping your offering. Like my show, like my video, share it, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you again. So good night from here.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1.
Mayegun dayari politico.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1.
Àní lódodo.
Mayegun diary na you be number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Mayegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lérí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀gọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ̀lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.